I need to take time to do this video for all those out there that got Coach P, aka Goat Doe, the unofficial voice of Alabama football. This is for those who got Coach Doe effed up. We in the same situation that started this whole platform, which started with Tua versus Jalen. We in the same situation right now. And everything I said back then is like the ground beneath my feet. I stand on it. I stand on it. This go out to all you FOCKER fans out there. Gaylord FOCKER fans. For all you who lost, check the description. Link below. You remember on Meet the Parents? When the father was just putting up all the little 8th and 9th place trophies and stuff and the ribbons, and the other father was like, man, I didn't even know they gave ribbons for this. He was like, man, yeah, they give them all the way up to 10th place. Yeah, this for you fans. I'm sorry. I roll with Alabama Crimson Tide, the #1 program of all time. I'm not here for 8th, 7th, and 6th place finishes. I'm sorry. I'm not spoiled as a fan because I expect to win when I got the best team on the field. That does not make me spoiled. That does not make the people around me spoiled. That does not make my fan base spoiled to know we got the best product and want the best out of that product. You got people out here that'll go down with the ship just so they can say they favorite player in, or relative, or whoever. I want the best player in the game so we can take advantage of right now, this year, this season, this present time. Forget the future. Forget down the road. I just witnessed everybody throw 60 trash cans, tomatoes, and everything at Buckner when he came in, starting for South Florida. Stunk it up. Yes, he did. But those same fans, especially those of my color, see that boy Milroe and give him 100 excuses on the same crap. It is what it is. Y'all will sit here and rip that boy Buckner apart, but have 50 excuses for the same situation from this other guy. People act like I came out dissing Jalen Hurts off the rip. No, that was during the season. I didn't have a platform. The platform started off that. When I started seeing the same crap over and over and over and over, I just came to say, hey guys, I think we may have a problem. Matter of fact, I know we do. But guess what? I also been studying this other guy on the bench. This boy look like one of the best things since sliced bread. Oh, you tripping. Why I'm tripping? Because he's black? Tell me how I'm tripping. When I'm showing you on video the countless mistake, the same old stuff over and over. We averaging 112 yards versus top 25 teams. And I'm telling you, this boy on the bench, just like Trent Dilfer, you telling you coming out the Elite 11, I'm telling this boy on the bench is something special. That boy in the game on in there because Blake Barnett got a mild concussion first game, and once we put him in, the flare of him just kept him in. But the real guy that we actually brought in, y'all don't even got him in. But I'm telling you, this guy that came since we got rid of Barnett, he's the truth. Y'all might want to check him out. Didn't want to listen to almost too late. And then this boy came with the most memorable play in Alabama history. Imagine if he could have been in there already getting all that time already doing what he's supposed to have been doing. So don't act like, well, coach know what he doing. Coach, you already know. This year I said, in coach we trust. Whoever he put in, I'm riding with. First game I was calling Milroe J Milroe ticket. Y'all know I ain't on no style quarterback, but I'm rolling with whoever Saban put in, just like I did with Hurts. But now when I start seeing the same thing over and over again, what I supposed to just ignore it? Oh, I can diss Buckner, but I can't say nothing about Milroe. Oh, I can diss Savion Smith and say and tell y'all he can't get his crap together at cornerback. Oh, I can diss can't get right. I can get on Helms when Helms tripping, but I can't get on these black quarterbacks at Alabama. I don't get it. Anybody else get back there and stank it up, y'all gonna let them have it. I was all about Phil Simms. Was some of you suckers even fans at that time? Some of you was probably in elementary school, don't know nothing about Alabama, just sitting there running around the house party when your parents in there playing cards and going crazy about it. You're just not getting on this bandwagon. You don't even understand what you're seeing out there. You just ready for the final results, W's or L's. I'm trying to tell you what's really going on. I'm showing it to you on film. I opened up countless Jalen Hurts big fans' eyes, and they came to me like, Coach, I was all wrapped up on Hurts, but I ain't gonna lie. You opened my eyes. By the time that youngster came on there and did what he did, they was already, hey, the legend of Goat Doe was already here, baby. And it continues this year. Not off disrespecting no young talented athlete, this young talented man that's trying to do this. I'm just telling y'all, this ain't what we do. If y'all say, okay, we don't have receivers this year, and the line can't block, and y'all want to put Milroe in because of that fact, okay, I'ma listen. Okay, let me see what you're talking about. But don't sit here and tell me that quarterback gives this team the best chance to win. That's like going in a classroom and I got two students. One can read at a 10th grade level. Even though I wanted to be 12th grade level, this 12th grade. I got one reading at a 10th grade level named Ty Simpson. He reading at a 10th grade level and his book way thicker than the other students. But this other student, man, this boy got the dopest backpack. This boy got the best shades when he come up in school. Oh man, his trapper keeper the best. Rocking the best shoes and everything. Popular with the girls. But he only read at a 4th grade level. I don't care how good and smooth it looking, how much you can bench, how fast. If it's all about your legs and I can see your legs every week like some Lamar Jackson stuff, every week is a Sports Center highlight. Okay, you got me. But all this stall drive out the stall drive out the stall drive and excuses and he go get it and man, come on, man. Y'all keep getting it mixed up with the Buckner starting for South Florida versus South Florida and Ty Simpson. Y'all getting the ties mixed up. Y'all getting Tyler and Ty mixed up. Yeah, Buckner stunk it up. But that wasn't Ty Simpson. Ty Simpson had 2 chances to throw the ball. The rest of them was getting cracked in his back, Pornhub style, getting his back blowed out. That man had 2 real chances to throw. And on one, he threw the prettiest ball, one of the prettiest balls all season of any quarterback. And on the second one, as soon as he got back there and set his feet to get ready to throw, of course, guy got off the line and came back there and sacked him or hit pressure or whatever it was. But then was the only 2 clear pockets the man had. Buckner had a whole half. Buckner had plenty of time during the game to drop back, assess the field, get some quarterback action in. Ty Simpson never had that chance. Milroe got some awesome legs. We barely see it. We seen it on the first or second play versus Ole Miss and didn't see it since. So why are we keeping him in the game for his awesome legs when we don't even see those? It's so many plays that y'all just blaming the OC on that guys be open. Go to my Patreon. I'm showing it to you on video. Quit ignoring it. I guarantee you, I bet you Ty hit those same passes you get him that same time. Sometimes Milroe had to sit back there, had time to build a tent. True enough, those first few games, the O-line was trash. The 4th worst done in the entire nation, according to most stats. Each quarterback had to deal with that. And if y'all saying, well, because Milroe has legs, we're going to put him in because the O-line trash, same situation while we did Jalen Hurts, Bateman, and Cornwell, and now the Barnett, they all ain't really ready, far as the overall totality of reading the whole playbooks and stuff. But we can just put this little guy in for a little second because he don't have to know everything. You just get in here. If you don't see what you see, just run. Use those legs. If we're doing that again this year, basically rugby football, if we're doing that again this year, it ain't what's up. First of all, we had receivers that year when Hurts was here. We had 5 stars all over the place. And a 5-star tight end in O.J. Howard. And still couldn't get but 112 yards a game passing versus top 25 teams. And all I'm saying is put the guy on the bench in who next year is averaging over 300 yards for the freaking half even out with the same guys minus the 5-star tight end. And minus one of the big receivers. Calvin Ridley left. Everybody else still there. And two will make that team look even better. You lose O.J. and you lose Ridley. Insert Irv Smith in the rideouts. And this guy looking like that same receiving core was there the year before. But like they say, I'm tripping for putting this guy in to do quarterback work, to feed the receivers, what a quarterback's supposed to do. I'm tripping for saying, coach, that guy on the bench can actually feed these guys. He get in the game, everybody snapping. Hence the new motto, everybody eats. Man, the backup tight end scoring touchdowns, man. We couldn't get the ball to the main receiver a few games ago. But now this guy get in, everybody eats. I'm talking about running back catching balls, receivers catching balls, backup receivers, tight end, backup tight ends, fullbacks catching balls. Hell, if the left tackle could catch ball, he would have had 13 catches before we got to the Iron Bowl. But I'm tripping for that. Just because y'all want to see a certain type player back there that we see ain't getting it done. The guy threw an interception on a screen pass. And I told y'all, he might grow up to be one of the best QBs of all time. But at that time, he wasn't ready. And that's all I was saying. And you tripping on me for pointing out the guy who is ready? And he's showing you each time when we blowing teams out, mainly because of the defense and stuff. But when he get in, he's showing you that he's magical. And when y'all finally unleashed him, 50 games too late, this boy just turned up. Ain't nothing stopped this boy yet but injuries. Still to this day. Every time this boy get to going up, no nothing stopping but injuries. And we couldn't foresee that at the time. But I never lied about who was the best capable person of being that quarterback at the time. I liked Phil Simms. Phil Simms was no run first quarterback. I don't like run first quarterbacks. I'm just being realistic. If we're at a school that's designed for that, cool. Alabama ain't Auburn. If Milroe was at Auburn, he'd probably be a 5-star stud. That ain't what we do here. Bring him in for packages, situational football. You can't come to no real school that I'm coaching with a one-dimensional team and think you finna beat me. I can be a defensive coordinator at any school. You bring Alabama to me with that one-dimensional team, we finna eat. Now I don't know if my defense can stop yours, but I'm finna stop your offense. I'm gonna get a head coaching opportunity the following week after locking up Alabama as a defensive coordinator. The following week, I'm finna start getting head coaching opportunities because I'm gonna lock y'all down. Coming to me with this rugby football, one-dimensional football, just because a guy looks the part. It's the same thing with all these quarterbacks. That guy right there ain't no different than AR-15. And it's no disrespect. We just don't have the offense. We're not that team, man. This real deal pro style, man. We recruiting receivers too. So what, our receivers just supposed to eat right now?
Rest in peace to the receiving corps.
Against Texas, man, with 2 minutes in the half, 3 minutes and a half, I'm thinking the boy had 35 rushing yards and 33 passing yards. You think I'm cool with that? Oh, I'm tripping, I'm hating for selling for that when I told y'all coming in the season that's what we was gonna get. But I'm tripping for asking for something different than that. You can bring the guy in on packages, certain situations. You can't run through a whole college season of just that simple stuff, man, especially when you start playing teams that can match up with you. But I'm tripping. I can call out all the other players and y'all, coach, you got on the call, you coach. But when I call out the black quarterbacks at Alabama, oh, I'm tripping. Not to everybody, because you know that's how this platform got started. That's how I'm the most known unknown in Alabama. That's why I got one of the top Patreons of Alabama. So I know I'm saying something right. I like to bring the joke sometime, but let's be serious. If I'm showing you on film, hey man, look at this play call, man. Yeah, the OC ain't talking about that. Ha ha ha. Yeah, you blaming the OC, but look at this guy right here. This play was designed to beat the defense. Look at this guy over here. Look at this guy right here. They go your first down. Ooh, look at this one. They go your touchdown. 2 people open right here. But your boy just be staring down the field as if he looking at him. And I don't know what he sees. I don't know if it just get blurry when he look out past that line of scrimmage. Versus Ole Miss, we had 10 negative plays in the first half alone. 4 sacks, a red zone interception on one of the dumbest throws since the other week he started. And we were still only down 1 point at the half. That's the same reason Jalen Hurts went 26-2. You think the quarterback play won that game? You see what that defense and that special teams did for us? This the same crap all over again, man. That's how you go 26-2 with no quarterback play. Shout out to Will Too Real and the special team. Shout out to my defense. But back to this Ole Miss game. Everybody just swear we got it together the second half. How? We didn't do that second half. The defense just continued to show out. What did we do second half as a team? For y'all to all start, oh, if y'all wasn't looking at the game, I don't know what to say for y'all. I don't know what to see. Man, y'all sound like some freaking... Shut up! 54 yards on a bad throw to Burton. Just throw it up. Over the wrong shoulder. Burton running a big-time corner route. This boy done throw the post. He done threw it so high, though, that Burton was able to overlook one shoulder, turn back around and find it over the right shoulder, land the catch. We'll take it. It was a touchdown, but we'll take the catch. That's cool. 54 yards on that one play. Y'all call that getting it together because Burton helped the quarterback out, which I always ask for from my receivers. All passes are not going to be perfect. Help my quarterback out. If you really watch my videos and stop just trying to sit around and point out hate material and start trying to just sit here and just say, well, you can say some hateful stuff toward what we're doing. If you really just check it out, I ain't doing that but telling the truth. Because the difference between me and you is I want the best product on the field for Alabama. You just want somebody familiar. You just want a biased opinion on who you want to run with. I'm telling you what's up. And like I say, I'm with whoever Saban put out, just like I was this year versus Milroe. I called him J Milroe ticket first game. But even Coach Saban had Jalen Hurts in there way too long when he knew he had Tua on the bench. It's the same situation this year. So don't tell me, man, Saban know what he doing. I know he know what he doing. That's why I'm saying Saban we trust and I'm rolling with him. But I still have my opinion on who should be starting. Just like I did when Tua, back then with the Tua situation.
Staff, players, and coaches later said I was right the whole time.
They didn't listen then until it was too late. So don't act like the right quarterback in now. They just ain't listening again. Just hopefully it don't be too late. Because we still have a season in front of us. And with the quarterback play we got from Ole Miss, first or second half, that ain't gonna get it. Y'all just swear, we look, that's the same crap with that Hurts situation back then. Hurts can go slaw. As soon as he finally get 2 passes on the game, I think he getting it now. He finna be, man, shut up. Fokker fans. Gaylord Fokker fans. Y'all will be cool with finishing 7 plays long as your quarterback at the helm calling the shots. I got a quarterback on the bench that can make all the throws. Give him time. Can make all the throws. And got decent legs. They might not be Milroe legs. They might not be Hurt legs. But they're decent legs if the pocket fail. He can get out of there. People keep saying, just draw plays designed for him. You can't do that a whole season, man. They just go blame the whole defense up and stop all that. Stop your running back, stop the quarterback running, all that at once. That's why South Florida can stop us. Because they just go bring everybody up. Now, it don't matter how good or big your big-time overgrown lineman is. Because you got almost 2 people for each hat. But y'all don't know football. Y'all just want your brother in. Man, shut that BS up. I'm more brother than any of y'all, and I'm telling y'all, he ain't it. The boy threw an interception the other week so stupid versus Texas, and guess what he did after that? Hit the guy that made the interception, almost broke 8 of his ribs. The boy missing his calling. He ought to be playing safety. Back here trying to stick at quarterback because that's what he was put in high school. That's a whole different league, man. Y'all talking about pro-style quarterbacks like Ty ain't even ready now, and they real deal QBs. Imagine what that so-called freak athlete going through back there. If the real quarterbacks ain't ready, what you think he on? But I'm tripping for asking for a real deal person that can feed these receivers. If you was a 5-star dad of a 5-star receiver, you sending your son up here to play with us right now? For 13 yards after the game? As a fan, you want to see Milroe. But as a dad, I bet like heck you say, hey, put that boy Ty Simpson in the game. We trying to get to the lead. I'm tripping because I was saying the guy in the game is averaging 112 yards versus top 25 teams. And the guy on the bench has the potential to put us at least 250 a half versus top 25 teams. This boy had us over 300 yards a half. We benching him by the 3rd quarter. The boy could have broke records we never saw in college football. He's still breaking records to this day. 3rd most yards all time on the first day of NFL after y'all said he should retire. But I'm tripping. When we seeing the guy that we looking at on tape, I'm showing the video. Not making up nothing, not dissing him because I'm trying to get my cousin in the game. I'm showing y'all as a fan base, if we're trying to win, this is not gonna get it. This guy over here is, and it's the same situation. But let's go back to this Ole Miss game where y'all just swear we finally got it together. We got 154-yard bomb on the ball thrown over the wrong shoulder. Good, we'll take that. Run the game, finish it on up. We get that 54-yard play, we still can't even get down there and get points on the board. We got to settle for 3. Just like we get first and end zone after the block punt, and we got to settle for 3. But we got it together though after the second half. 54-yard bomb down the field, throw it over the wrong shoulder. We'll take it cause like at this point, hey, just please just move my chain. But you know, and that's a touchdown that we could have had, but we don't score right there. So guess what? We have to settle for 3. See, y'all be forgetting this. Y'all forgot we was getting booed for kicking that field goal. Going up 9-7. Y'all forget that, though. We was getting booed. You need to go rewatch it. Go ahead, I'll wait. 11:25 on the clock in the third quarter. Go ahead, I'll wait. We getting booed, man. Okay, but let's go to the next drive. Since we got it all together this half. Next drive after the interception. Thanks to the defense again. All little short, little hitch routes, just like we expect, until the touchdown throw. Great throw. Just a 50-50 ball throwed up, and it got there. Like I say, you throw enough at the wall, it go stick. That ball dropped perfectly. Lucky that the Ole Miss defender couldn't find it in the sunlight. Could have been another interception. It dropped in there perfectly, but if you look at the guy that's turning around, that's trying to find the ball, he run straight into hell because he can't find the ball. But he just threw it up because he's finna get hit in the sack. And luckily, the football gods looked out for us. It was the pass was perfect regardless. But that was one of those passes he done throw a few times that could have been picked or went either way from them games earlier. That one dropped in there perfectly. But go look at the guy running to the receiver. He could at least slap the ball down, if not even catch the ball. But I'm glad as heck he couldn't find the ball. But like I say, that 50-50 make or break, it make y'all swear, oh, we got it now. That one fell in there, so we ready. We ready. Come on, man. If he make that interception right there or just slap it away, we ain't did nothing the whole day. We probably have to settle for another 3 or whatever. You go and look back at that play, you hit me in the comments and you said, oh yeah, coach, I just realized, oh yeah, the guy just played the ball wrong. A more suitable 3, that's probably a 2-star recruit, maybe a 3, 4, 5-star recruit, see that ball up and he just snag it out the air. Good throw though, regardless. At the end of the day, good throw. 3 points and then 7. We look good second half, they say. Run game solid the whole half. Next possession, of course, run game solid as usual. We get a 21-yard pass on a little late throw to my boy Oops. Hold up, let me say, oops upside your head. I said oops upside your head. I said oops upside your head. I said oops upside your head. Yeah, my boy Big Oops in there showing them hands. And I'm glad you displayed those hands because you definitely had to stretch and catch it. It don't matter though. What I tell y'all, it shouldn't always have to be a perfect pass. That's what I was saying to my receivers last year. If it's anywhere in your radius, bring it in. That's my boy Big Oops displaying hands. Just like my quarterbacks having to display hands when Self up here tripping with these snaps. Come on, Self. But that boy Big Oops showed hands right there. Late developing play, man. Like you just be staring at the guys. When you finally throw it, the defender's almost making a play on the ball because you're taking so long to throw it to the guys. It look like you're looking dead at them. You ain't really rotating that head going through progression. When you finally throw it, dude's trying to make a play on it. But okay, we got that one. Big Oops found an open spot in the field. You finally hit him when the defender ran at you and had to leave that area, left Oops wide open. You got that. But y'all telling me that scramble play is another reason that we're looking good now. We got 3 points first drive. We got 7 second drive. And like I said, run game solid whole second half. Jace take us in for another score. Good run. Keeping his balance going in for the score. Go to the next possession. 3rd and 10. 19 Law running a C route. Got the DBB. I'm talking about we need 10 yards. And we throw for 3 yards to Rolleth. But y'all saying we ready. What did y'all see second half that make y'all say, oh, we finally got it together second half? Or if y'all weren't watching second half and saw him grow, then y'all tripping. What did we do second half that made y'all think we growed in it? Y'all pulled this crap with Jalen. Every time he finally get into success, he threw that ball against Ole Miss and finally dropped in good. Oh, he ready now. He ready. Next game, Mr. Running Back running a whole streak up the seam for a touchdown. I need a quarterback that can make every throw to every receiver. If y'all saying the receivers ain't I believe in the receivers this year. I think we can do something. That boy Burden is officially Alabama Roll Tide now. And he's going hard almost every route. I'm running with him. Buns is the most gifted guy in that receiving corps. I'm running with him. You can give me any of the other B's or whoever, even Hale right there at the 3rd. I don't care. But you put them all out there right now, we can feed them. We just need somebody that can distribute the ball. And if you tell me that Milroe can distribute better than Ty Simpson on any field, then you crazy. You can line me up 8 football camps 8 quarterback camps around the nation. 8 of them. And I bet you Milroe wouldn't win 1 camp over Ty Simpson. Not 1. I ain't saying out of 8 camps, Ty Simpson will win 5 and he win 3. I'm saying 8-0. And y'all know it. You put him at any camp where it need to be quarterback versus quarterback. Forget how much we can bench. Forget how much we can run. Forget how much we can deadlift. But we need to see you throw routes 1 through 9. You go, you go. 8-0. Just like it would have been if Jordan never retired. 8 straight, baby. But quick summary. We get 3 points out the bum. Get booed about it. We get a 50-50 throw up that fell in there beautifully. We get 1 drive that was elevated by a 21-yard scramble play. Just a regular drive against an old depleted Ole Miss defense. We ain't do nothing on that drive. We just hoping to just move the chains at this time. Got in there and scored. Nothing spectacular. The game boring. Next drive, stall out, of course. Drive after that end the game. What did we do second half to make y'all think we just look like we ready now? Just because we playing an Ole Miss team that's 3-0 and ranked 15th because they're not it. That's an SEC team that's 3-0 and they ain't even in the top 10. You know why? Because they're not it. We already lost the game and we still up higher than that team. Why? Because they not it. And what did we do second half to make y'all think that we it now? Every time these cats like this get just a little simmer or something, oh, he ready now. Oh, he looking better. Oh, he learning. When Ty Simpson played in the 8-day game, showed nice flashes. And like I said, whenever it went open, he took that thing and run. Had no problem running. We won plenty championships with game managing quarterbacks. This guy's better than a game manager. But even if we demoted him to game manager, we still have a better chance than a no manager. If we could see these legs from Milroe every week on some Lamar Jackson crap, maybe I'll fall for it. We ain't even seeing that, man.
This was recorded after Ole Miss. We finally see a home run versus Mississippi State.
The occasional big play after 3 failed drives, I'm not with that. The penalties and the stuff from the other players make it worse, but we don't have anything to relieve the pain at quarterback. We already dealing with all the other stuff from penalties, the unfocusedness, to coaching woes and everything. And then you got this guy back here that you know you can't read this. You know this guy can't process all this. So if y'all had him back there for the use of his legs, okay, but we're not on that. So what are we doing? When we line up against another big time program that got players to line up against us, we're shut down. Don't act like y'all think, oh, but when we play another big school, he go finally get it in that game. Y'all just let Buckner miss. Y'all mind frame up on both backup quarterbacks. Ty didn't get the same look as the other quarterback did. Buckner should have never even got in there. Should have been Ty Simpson all along. Because this ain't Notre Dame playbook. This our playbook with a little touch of that guy stuff. Buckner came over here knowing the playbook that Reese brought over here. No, this is our scheme. And Milroe just get a little piece of it, a percentage of the playbook. We out here reading a whole done menu and he got the kids meal menu over there. And he all he need to do is master that. And y'all think other big time programs won't be able to stop that when they line up with us. Then we go run up on somebody like Georgia and we got 21 passing yards at the half again, just like in the championship game. When we already know it's going to be like that. We was having less than 112 against other teams. If it weren't for the Mississippi State game when Kevin Ridley and them took 10-yard plays and an 8-yard play for all them yards to help the stats, man, that boy would probably average like 90-some yards versus top 25 teams. But I'm wrong for calling it out and showing it to you on film. But if I'm ripping and dissing on Buckner, y'all will be all on me. Yeah, get him, coach. You right, coach. I'm by whoever the best player back there, man. If it's Will Riker, starting quarterback, and Milroe on the bench, I'm going to tell y'all, man, put Milroe in. Get this Will Riker kid out of there. Man, he known for kicking. What y'all doing? But if I say get Milroe out there and put this other guy in, then now I'm tripping. Why? Why? Because the guy's big. Why am I tripping about Milroe? I know he's young. Another reason for him not to be starting. I know he's going to get better. Another reason for him not to be starting. He need to be on the side, getting ready for all that, learning, getting right. Him and AI, I don't want AI-15 quarterback in my team, man. It's the same player. What's the difference between Milroe and AI-15? Anthony Richardson that just came from Florida. I used to watch their games with one of my best friends, one of my good friends is a huge fan of Florida. And I'm just sitting there looking at him like, hey, I told y'all, man, we done already been through that. I told. He just dropping back looking, just dropping back. And sometimes you got the most open guys, just a rocket mile an hour past him and a bad it's not it, man. Y'all just keep saying, oh, the ceiling, the potential. Come on, man. At a school that runs that type scheme, okay, man. Okay, whatever. But this is Alabama Crimson Tide. Yes, we got away from the old school dinosaur version of football with Lane Kiffin them came here. We wanted to move to a more mobile quarterback, but we didn't want to move to a mobile only quarterback. It's a difference. How many times I got to tell y'all it's a difference between a dual threat quarterback and just a how many times I got to tell y'all just because you can run don't make you a dual threat quarterback. You still a single threat quarterback. You can only run. Tua was a dual threat. That long run against LSU, that long run against Tennessee, moving on that like he played fullback as a kid. Yeah, that's a dual threat when you can throw and run. Mac Jones wasn't a dual threat. He was a pocket passer. Bryce Young is a dual threat. He can throw and run. And guess what? Bryce wasn't even the most accurate on downfield. Bryce was the last in the SEC in downfield passing. But his decision making and his other intangibles pick up the slack, man. Find what you're good at and make it go. If Milroe's great at his legs, we don't see his legs but once a game. So what's the other 90% of the time in the game? What we waiting on? What's his big trick that make y'all say style him over traditional quarterbacks that won championships for us? I got another AJ McCarron type cat on the bench ready to come out here and get us some ships. That pledge dedication that say, man, look, I'm willing to wait till I need to it's my time. I'm all about the team. But y'all telling me because his attitude, because his cockiness, they rolling with Milroe. Y'all trying to sit here and tell me because of his attitude and cockiness that the other cat's pulling for Milroe. Look, man, I'd rather have a cocky cat back there that know what's going on than somebody that's just in the blind, just trying to figure it out on the fly. And y'all finna really let the team dictate who back there. And that can't happen because, like I say, I don't know if it was Saban that held in Hurts for so long, but Devontae Smith sat at my house and told me in my Bama room that he will roll with Jalen Hurts over Mac Jones and Tua, even though Tua was feeding everybody on the team. So like I say, as a youngster, you get that camaraderie and you flock toward the cooler guys. If we go to a city park and we all 12, 13 years old and stuff, it's the same way. If it's two quarterbacks out there, if there's a guy like Milroe out there over here and there's another guy over here named Bill Buckingham, and he can throw, but he just look like a little square. He just, man, hey, I'm riding with Milroe. Hey, let's go, man. And this the little hype dude everybody be talking about around the city. He fast and that's just how that go, man. They gonna flock to that guy. But those guys don't know what they want this early, not on the field and not even in life. That's why we're parents. Half of them don't know what they want. They just going with what's cool. I'm not trying to soothe one person's ego or feelings for this year. I want the best possible product out there for a championship every year. It's AYFL Little League football going on out there, mixed with rugby. It ain't right, man, for us to have to sit here and just deal with this every week and wonder when we go break loose or wonder. Come on, man. I'd rather fall or go down with a two-dimensional offense. I'm not finna come out here with a one-dimensional offense just so me and everybody else can say I told you so. Make them make us one-dimensional. We can't go in these big games versus big teams and think just cause this guy is fast we finna do. We ain't even seen his legs, but 3% of the time he's been quarterbacking, 8% at the max. We see one glimmer of hope every game. Not enough for y'all to say I'm finna bench a potential AJ McCarron over here. A 2023 version of AJ. Listen, man, this is all I'm saying. I'm not expecting another Tua or Mac Jones or any of these or Bryce Young. I just need a passer still, though, man. Just someone who we know is a true QB that can pass. I don't know why y'all think y'all can win a whole game with a running QB. That does not make him a dual threat. That single threat that it makes him is finna expose our whole offense. Y'all trying to build a team off potential. We need to build a team off right now, off skill level, off eyeball tests. I'd rather take, if you want to bring me a QB of this stature, I don't care about the color of the quarterback. I don't want a running quarterback. There are white running quarterbacks too. I don't need them here. That's not what we do. It's schools designed for that. Quit trying to make this a color thing. It's not about Milroe being black. It's not about Jalen being black. Fool, I'm black. It's about who's the best candidate back there to make this style offense run the best. You give me Jameson Winston or Bridgewater, more stand in the pocket type quarterbacks with this unit with this team we have, I'm with that. You just give me somebody who can give me a occasional 80-yard bomb or occasional 50-yard run after 8 stall drives. I'm not with that. Save that. I don't care what color he is. If he's Mexican, he's white, he's the best Polish player of all time. Keep him where he's at. It's not about the color. It's about what you bring to the field. Do you have are you a quarterback first and foremost? Just because a high school coach stuck you in at high school at quarterback don't mean you're really a quarterback. That's what you best serve that team. When you come up here, that don't mean you still a quarterback. For you to want to stay a quarterback, cool. Go over down the sideline and really learn it then. Because that what you were doing in high school wasn't quarterbacking. If you really want to learn the position, go over there and take your time and learn it. All the off the field stuff. Man, I heard the boy Milroe do an interview the other day, said so much stuff about God, it reminded me of Tua. I love that. But that don't make you start as my quarterback. When he got benched, he over there hyping up the players, shaking hands. When he have a down half, he stand at the tunnel when they come in through halftime. All the stuff you want to see as a leader. Beautiful. But that don't make you my starting quarterback. You can do all that stuff and be the right-hand man, the teacher's pet, whatever. You can be some special on the team without having to be put in this position that you're not ready for. Ty Simpson is a true quarterback. He's not a safety playing quarterback. He's not a cornerback trying to play quarterback. He's not a defensive end trying to play quarterback. This is what he's been doing. This is what he does. Y'all got these guys that even if they've been a quarterback since 5 years old, the freak athleticism in them will never let them purely master a playbook. I'm not really going to ever trust my eyes over my legs with this much physique, this much muscle, this much God-given talent, man.
Especially at this early age.
Just like you used to have them New York point guards. They can do every dribble in the book, but couldn't shoot worth nothing. Y'all just out here waiting for results, man. I'm going play by play, trying to judge this performance on what we can do in the future. Our future don't look good right there, man. And y'all look stupid talking about, oh, we got it together second half. We looked way better. No, we didn't, man. Y'all try to buy hope every week, man. On to the next week with more false hope. The only problem we really had after that last game, after South Florida, was the O-line. We found the quarterback. How you go bench somebody and go back to him? What was the benching for? You didn't even give the other guys a real opportunity. You gave Buckner one and he stunk it up. Show me what Ty stunk it up besides getting shot in the back 30 times. Now look at the pocket Milroe had versus Ole Miss. Give Ty that same pocket. But y'all think we go and line up against a team with some real DBs, a team with a real squad. Them boys was number 15 at 3-0. A SEC team. That spells top 8 all day. They was 15 for a reason. We should have blew them out the box. If they had a real squad over there, we would have been over here talking about next season. Because we're not a come-behind team with that guy in that quarterback. You just look at our defense held it down that long, along with the special team. Special team gave us a ball on first and end zone. We couldn't get it in there. Same way we got 26-2 out of Jalen Hurts. But he went 26-2. The defense went 26-2. The special teams went 26-2. FOCKER fans. Don't know how many years Nick Saban got left and we trying to just go with some old maybe, hopefully, and all that crap. I need every year to count. Every year to count. Sit them boys up with the same amount of blocking and let's see who really complete the most passes. Let's see who can really work this route tree. I know Ty can work the route tree. And even if Milroe could, he can't read it and tell you when to work the route tree. And he's shown that. The bench the boy and put him back in because he showed leadership on the outside. What leadership got to do with on-field play, man? Half the time the guy don't know when to use his legs. I'm showing on blitzes where they coming up the middle and you got all outside to pull your Michael Vick impersonation and you will just sit there trying to prove you can throw and take this sack. Pull a Jalen Hurts, run to the right, don't even throw the ball out of bounds, take a 3-4 yard sack.
Still doing it even in the Mississippi State game.
Stare at a receiver all day and won't let the ball go to him. Miss throws that, like I said, on 3rd and 10, the law running a perfect C route. The guy running behind him from the jump, from the start of the play. Then he finna run up and out away from everybody. You still throw it down 3 yards to run there. But a lot of your fans are dummies anyway. They don't know. They just waiting on the big play. They're not looking at all the plays in between. And every time in between, they go blame somebody else for your play. And it's not even your fault because you shouldn't be back there. You back there off of Zeke, off of look, off of hope, off potential, off of high ceiling. But we need somebody back there for now, man. I know the players want to rally behind the big cool guy, the playground super freak. But we ain't never won a championship with those guys, and those guys hardly ever win championships. I done seen the best of them, and they ain't good nothing before occasional sports center highlights. I won championships with AJ, Greg McElroy, even Jake Coker. I don't need no running quarterback, man. I got a system in place over here. We went to get more mobile quarterbacks like Ty, not mobile only quarterbacks. What don't y'all see with these passing yards and these, oh man, but he went 18 for 22 on 3-yard dink and dunks down the field. They bringing everybody up. The cornerbacks is playing up to where all they doing is not letting the receivers get behind them. We have to throw 5-yard routes all the way down the field and hope that he don't throw one late because they go jumping and take it the other way. We run up on a real D with some real DBs and a real defensive coordinator, man, we in trouble. It's people studying us, man. Same thing I called y'all out way back in the day, and I got a platform for that right now, and I'm back here telling y'all it's the same story. Just like with this win right here, we won because of the defense and the special teams. Defense and special teams did everything they needed to do to get us that win. If they went on their job, by the time the offense finally did score, we already too far back, man. It's too far behind. And y'all want to roll down with that ship. Every week just doing the same thing. You think A.R. Richardson made a huge jump in who he is now from when he started to the end? Man, it was the same player. You can max out on all your highlights and all the stuff that you do, but as far as the player you are, man, that ceiling on the rise so high when you in college. It's going to take them boys getting out there with a professional guy, actually paying some of that money you got as a rookie and going out there and really learning this stuff. Maybe with your NIL money you can do it now, but you're going to need more help, man. So like I said, when I so like I said, so to wrap all this up, everything about Jalen and Tua I said back in the day, I stand on it. Just like I said back then. I love Jalen. I said I buy a car for Jalen. I said I co-sign for a car for him. I vote for him for class president. But I said I didn't want him starting as the quarterback of my team when he's showing me he can't hit consistent passes. He's throwing behind receivers. Made a whole video of showing you why he was one of the worst downfield passes in college football. 3 out of his first 22. They had got the stat line and everything to show it. Wouldn't throw the interception, but he'll fumble that baby. It was just too much, man. Come on. Give me a break. It was too much. You think I'm going to just say, no, but keep going with him because he look like me. Nah, man, bump that. I got players all over this. It's 22 starters on the outside of special team. Half on 88% of them look. If they ain't on no O-line, they look like me. I don't care about no color, man. I want the best product out there. Y'all want to turn this to some other crap. You sit there and tell me, you tell me in the comments, whoever you are, in anywhere America, I'm finna kill it right now. I'm finna cut this video. This is for you. You the fan, Fokker, you. Fokker fan number 1. You tell me in any count, quarterback counts. We just taking quarterbacks. Any count. No pass, no running. Straight count. Arm work. Reading. How many of those counts will Milroe win over Ty Simpson? Let me know in the comments. And if you even said one knowing he can't consistently throw routes on the route tree or read at a D1 level, then you tell me in the comments how you think he beat Ty Simpson at any count. Can't use your legs. Ty Simpson got legs too. May not be Milroe, may not be Mike Vick, but he got legs. You tell me at any count, 10 counts, how many would Milroe win? Any quarterback count. How many would Milroe win? We need a quarterback back here right now. Y'all saying Alabama got a quarterback problem, but trying to put a quarterback versus an athlete back there. Put the quarterback back there and tell the O-line to do their job. Now that the O-line getting it together, let's put a quarterback back there. Even if we had a starter and Milroe coming in playing at different times, possessional, situational. If that's what y'all got to do to make these other fans happy, cool. Because I don't care about the color. I'm in here for the production. Fokker fans. We damn near at 2 losses already. And y'all still talking about who's the best candidate back there. We done put back in a guy that already got benched just because we didn't go through the full progressions of letting the backups get their chances. All we did was test Buckner. And then put Ty in there in the middle of some fire when the O-line went red. They ain't had nothing to do with him. And what he did when he came in and scored in this game. Happy and more just joyful as ever. Ain't even tripping. He don't look like no sad puppy mad that he ain't get his full shot. Hell, the only person seem like they mad is me. I'm just trying to tell y'all. Quit falling for the BS, man. Ain't no quarterback problem at Alabama. The only problem was the O-line. We gonna need more than just occasional bums to win this thing. We gotta win all the way out. And if y'all just want to depend on the defense and the special teams like we did when Jalen was here and go 26-2 like that, okay, then that's what it is. But if y'all want the offense to be putting up the point that the offense should be putting up to, then we need to make a change. Because once we start being able to hit more of these throws, more of these consistent throws, it's gonna open up that run game. Right now, even South Florida can stop our run game because everybody go come up not believing that we can throw the ball. But y'all don't want to hear that. Y'all just want to see people in there for a certain reason. And don't be in my comments talking about, well, all they need to do is just call plays designed for him. This is not Little League football. You can't do that all year round. That's why I say come in on possessions, situations. You can't do that all year round. Georgia, this ain't Georgia Tech. How many championships have they won? Even if you up their personnel, how many championships you go think they win doing the same stuff all year round, man? But that fan base has accepted that. We don't accept that. And don't call us spoiled for saying we ain't trying to accept the fate of a Georgia Tech type team. When we know we got the best product on the field. We're not trying to accept the record of Mississippi State, Ole Miss, or Auburn, or Vanderbilt when we got the squad that we got. So miss us with that spoiled fan crap. I'm speaking straight facts. Forget biased opinions. Color ain't got nothing to do with this. I built this platform up off truth. We see what they don't and say what they won't. It's Coach P of the unofficial assistant coaches. Platform strong because of this real talk. Catch us at patreon.com/Coach John Doe for the real. Quit listening to these other wannabe us ass commentators up here lying to y'all. Saying all this crap that Sports Center and everybody else saying. Come to us for the real. All these copycats out here. All these new wannabe UA coaches. Come over here for the real. Everybody want to be us. Everybody want to talk like us. I don't even know what games these guys watching. Talking about some, y'all didn't see the second half. It looked totally different. Rest in peace, Shawty Low. It must been 2 games.